In the name of development, what they did to Telangana's forests overnight is unbelievable. And honestly, people aren't talking about it as much as they should. This is a very serious issue. Why? I'll tell you later. But before that, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you get notified about every new video we upload, helping us spread awareness together. A few days ago, in Telangana, the Kanchagachibowli area near Hyderabad, known as the lungs of Hyderabad, was literally cleared out. This area is called the lungs of Hyderabad because it was a 400-acre green forest in the middle of the city, which absorbed pollution and sustained the entire ecosystem. It was a stronghold of biodiversity. This is the same zone where there were more than 40,000 trees. It was home to rare animals like the Indian peacock, cheetal, spotted deer, Indian star tortoise, Bengal monitor lizard, and rock python. Endangered and protected species. Many of these species fall under Schedule 1, meaning maximum legal protection. But what happened? While you and I were sleeping soundly at night, someone was crying. Sorry, not someone. They were crying. These innocent animals were crying. You must have heard the sound of a peacock crying. And countless animals lost their homes in one night. In India, government documents state that if a forest is being removed from an area, the same number of trees will be planted elsewhere. Now, look, while it's possible to plant new trees to replace the ones that are cut down, it takes many years for them to mature. And even then, they might never become like a real forest. And if a piece of land is classified as non-forest, even if it has a forest, then cutting it down becomes legal. And in this way, many dense forests are cleared by calling them wasteland, revenue land, or government land. This destruction of forests, or the disappearance of trees and plants, is not just an issue with Telangana's forests. In fact, the global situation is also disturbing. In Brazil's Amazon region, 6,288 square kilometers of forest was destroyed in 2024. And nations like Indonesia and Congo are also seeing massive forest loss, mostly due to agriculture and logging. And not only that, in every other nation, nature is being tampered with in the name of development. We need to understand that forests are not just a collection of trees, they're ecosystems. When a forest is cut down, the entire ecosystem collapses. In Telangana's case, dozens of species have been directly affected. And yes, these animals don't easily shift. They have a territory-based system. When their habitat is disturbed, they come onto roads or enter other animals' territories. Wild animals like leopards and wild boars start appearing in human settlements. Then, in most cases, innocent people who have nothing to do with this destruction get caught in the middle. Or those innocent animals do. Here, the survival of animals and the safety of humans are both at risk. Now look, a beautiful-looking city will be built, with IT parks, big houses, playgrounds, parks, all these amenities. But what will we do with that development when we ourselves won't be around? Yes, not just animals, humans will also be greatly affected. Every acre of forest has its own climate control system. Will this city filled with cement and glass protect you from the heat like trees and plants do? These materials will absorb heat, not reflect it. And many people don't know this. Forests act like air conditioners for cities. Trees cool through evapotranspiration. Now, just look at Hyderabad. After this massive loss, local temperatures in some areas could rise by 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. And not only that, but a reduction in trees doesn't just increase heat. It also changes monsoon patterns. Communities dependent on agriculture have become heavily vulnerable. And not just them. We too. If they can't grow crops, what will you eat? Inflation will rise, and so will hunger. In addition to this, soil erosion, carbon sequestration loss, and groundwater recharge are also facing issues. Deforestation worldwide will lead to water scarcity. There won't be rain, and water won't be stored in the ground. And anyway, city roads can't absorb water. Forests naturally control floods. City air is worsening, and breathing problems are on the rise globally. The air quality index has become a separate issue, directly linked to deforestation. In some countries, breathing today is as harmful as smoking heavily. Now think about how dangerous forest destruction is. Humans will get sick. They won't be able to live. They'll have problems with food, drink, and shelter. In the Hyderabad University case, Students raised their voices and protested. And after pressure from several groups, the auction plan was canceled, and there's talk of converting the area into an eco-park. But let's be real. An eco-park and a natural forest are different. An eco-park is curated. A forest is wild and self-sustaining. Now the question is, what can be done? First, land use planning urgently needs to be rethought. Every development should have a mandatory environmental impact assessment before it proceeds. Second, active afforestation projects need to be implemented to restore degraded forests. And this shouldn't be limited to just planting trees, but should involve rebuilding a proper ecosystem with native species. And third, public participation. Forest preservation won't be successful at the ground level unless communities are involved. And until we understand nature as our own, positive changes won't be possible. The world will just keep moving down a path of destruction. It's better to love and protect nature than to have regrets, so that neither we nor our future generations have to face nature's wrath. Share your views on this topic in the comments section. And if you liked the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.